Yo, 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 what's up, what's up? This your boy, Big Facts. You got another banger. You know, I told you I won't let the people down, so that's what I'm always gonna do. No matter what, I'm gonna speak the truth. And like I said, if you ain't doing something positive, find something positive to do, that's your fault. So no further ado, man, there's a lot of things going on around the country. I just want to give a shout out to all the people that I follow on YouTube from the political side. That's something I just like to do for a hobby, for fun, educational. But I just want to start the morning off by saying I'm blessed and I'm highly favored. You know, and sometimes it feels good to know the things in front of you are behind you, even though we know that things are yet to come. Okay, we know that storm's gonna come again. We dealing with another strain of coronavirus that's deadly to people and Americans and people throughout the nation. It's just a time that we're living in. I just want to give my thoughts and keep the ones in prayer that's going through the coronavirus or have came in contact with the virus, and you know they're not doing so well at the moment. I just want to let you know that people out here that's concerned and people that do care. You know, a lot of times things go on in life and you just feel like nobody don't care because you don't see everybody that's possibly could care. You don't come in contact with them, but it's people that from afar that do care about situations. You know, we can't change the way everyone think, but we can try to come together. We can keep fighting to come together as people, and especially as black people, okay? So we know that's very important. But no further ado, man, let's get into it. If you don't do nothing else, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. But like I always say, if you don't show me love, I'm gonna show you love anyway. You know, I kind of like that. Tell me what y'all think about it also in the comment about that little phrase. If you don't show me love, I'm gonna show you love anyway. You know what I'm saying? But my biggest thing is loyalty is love. Loyalty is family, not last name and not blood and DNA. Okay? So hit that like button. Subscribe, comment down below. So today, I just want to speak on something real quick. You know, like I said, I do the independent contract thing, but you know, I'm debating. You know, right now, should I don't know, just get me a part-time job, something to stack more bread. You know, my spare time, find something else to do. You know, it's one of the privileges. Everything going good. You know, independent contract life is like, it depends on what contract you get and what contract you're doing. So it's always money in it, and it's always to elevate your business to another level. You know, you gotta think about it. You can't really lose because you're in a position to make money. You don't got to go around, you know what I'm saying, feel like you gotta go through all the other stuff that's not important in life, far while trying to satisfy people and getting treated unfairly and all the other stuff. Okay, so there you go. Like today is one of them days that it's just raining outside, it's cold. You know, you got to go out there and do what you got to do. I like to bring the people into my life and let y'all see what it is, you know, up close, in person. You know, from afar, a lot of people see things, they just hear about things, they don't know how it works. You know, one thing I realized about life, everybody's gonna be doing something different. You know, your job gonna require you to be doing something different. You know, a lot of business kind of run together, just different things that you might be doing. Yeah, so like all that concur together. I know y'all see me with my mask on a lot. Really, I be hating to have this mask on. I hope this coronavirus go away. Sometimes it's uncomfortable to breathe and get the proper oxygen like you're supposed to, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, especially as people. And another thing, especially as black and brown people that, you know, we're at high risk of dying. You know, even after the vaccine, people are, you know, still on the incline of dying. You know, so we still got work to do and things to figure out. You know, I kind of starting to feel like, you know, this, you know, when I first started doing these videos, it was kind of like, you know, I just want to put some content out there and, you know, share light with people's situation. But really, I'm starting to become in sync with the camera. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about image, you know, so it ain't really about no image. It's just about being, you connect and feel as one. And that's how I feel. So, everything I do, I try to bring people up close, for the positive things, never for the negative. I mean, it's negative people in life, it's racist people in life, it's evil people in life, envy people in life, hateful people in life. People, those kind of people you just can't do nothing about. And I don't know, I can't speak on it enough. I speak on those issues. Hopefully one day we'll be able to get in a better place and a better space in life. But until then, we'll be fighting like we always been fighting. I do believe it's two different, it's two Americas though. It's a black America and white America. I'ma stand on that. History has taught us that. Yesterday has taught us that. Just look at your surrounding and things that's going on. There's a lot of things going on that ain't changed from a long time ago. People try to cover those things up and try to act like it, but ain't nothing really changed. It's the same old thing been going on. They just don't want to talk about it. What happened at the Capitol, it's gonna always happen. It was just a lot of white Americans that did what they did, and they made a big thing out of it. Because we all know if there was black people, they would have been shot. Dogs would have been sick on them, tear gas, all kind of stuff. And there would have been a time in history that been for the history books that our kids and the youth would have been reading about. In 2020, this happened. In 2021, this happened, I mean. So that would have been in the history books for all the youth. And it would have been black American. Then they would have had that in Black History Month going forward. So some of the things that we still live in the same events, and some of the current things that happened in the past is just happening again. They never intend to do anything far-wise with those white Americans or terrorists. Matter of fact, they ain't even white Americans. They domestic terrorists. But I just label them as terrorists. That's my terminology, terrorists. It was a terrorist act, So I feel like they definitely should pay the heavily price for doing that. Even though my faith in God is high, and not because of the things I do wrong, because the books tell me that He always a forgiving God. So there you go, how I feel about that. But one thing I just want to talk about this morning that I want to point out, that when you think about it, it's a lot of ways to make money. It's a lot of ways to get rich, and that's the goal that everybody want to do. Yeah, I think they want to get rich, everybody trying, and that ain't and let me speak on that for a minute. In other words, that is not a bad goal. That's not a bad goal to be, to want to be rich. Especially when you went to a point in your life where you had to really work and earn everything you got. So I'm with you on that. If that's your goal, I say go for it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta realize something. To get to your goal, it's like what I speak on. If y'all follow me in my videos, what are some of the things you willing to do in your journey to get to your destination? Just don't be willing to do anything and all the bad stuff and evil things to get there, because even when you get there, you gotta think about it. You might lose it all, and you gotta ask yourself, then was it worth it? But back to the money thing. A lot of people spend their whole day and whole night trying to get money. A lot of times that we don't understand that how 401ks and IRAs work, but you don't have to go to a consultant to do that. If you got access to YouTube, there's a lot of people that explaining stuff that you can learn. A lot of people, you can give yourself a degree by hobby. You know what I'm saying? You can be a major. You can have a bachelor's degree by hobby. You can have a doctor's degree by hobby, because it's the same information that somebody gonna reciprocate to you anyway, that you learn in the classroom. It's all about how well you interpret those things and you're able to understand those things and process. So it's not about a classroom or school. One thing a school gonna do, a credit school, is gonna give you a piece of paper. Especially nowadays, what's the difference when you going to college for 4 or 5 years, 8 years, 4 to 8 years, And then jobs tell you that you overqualified. What's the difference? You know, now you're into $100,000 plus. Well, I'm gonna take everything that somebody giving me in the video, and I'm gonna be zero debt. I'm gonna have zero debt. And I ain't saying that, you know, far-wise the world way to go, but far-wise individually, that's the way to go, because you still make yourself smart. You still don't get the same thing. See, a lot of people say, where your degree at? A degree don't make you smart. You know, a degree will say that, hey, you was in the system, and they got money out you. I don't think no degree should cost money. I think it should be run by the state and by the federal government. Far-wise as institutional-wise, you'll have more people going to college and be able to get these degrees. But I think it's set up like that because a lot of people want to go, but then they know they got a high price to pay, high price tag to pay. So that's why it's important academically for you to do what you're supposed to do so you can get some of these scholarships. And now, a lot of these academic scholarships not even giving that much. Not like a athletic scholarship, but you gotta think about it. It makes sense. Look how much money they're gonna make off the athletic program. They're gonna make a lot of money. But back to the video, I want to tell y'all. Some people spend their whole day and night trying to make money. I understand, I get it. Trust me, I really do. You know, a lot of people say, oh, you know, well, I ain't gonna do this, I ain't gonna do that. I get it. I really do, especially when you got kids and you got things that you got to pay for in life that you want to keep, and you the type of person that you know like nice things. I get that. I've been on both sides of the fence, so I'm an understanding person, and I know what it required, and I know what life is about. You know, a lot of times when people get money and they start doing things, they forget about the things they had to do and where they came from. You know, that's one of the biggest things that people forget about. And you know, it hurts the culture and it hurts, you know, people in the process, because you know the world ain't nothing without people. You know, it's everything because God told you it was, but it ain't nothing if you ain't willing to do the right thing. But no further ado, I want to get back and show y'all real quick how you can make $200 real fast. You know what I'm saying? Now this ain't gonna take me nothing about 2 hours to make $200. Okay? So now, it's a lot of jobs paying XYZ, but you gotta work there all fucking night. You gotta work there all day, all night. You know? So I just want to give you all that. So I'm doing automotive, because remember, sometimes I tell you that I'm not gonna be doing medical. Sometimes I might be doing automotive stuff. So I'm gonna go drop this off. It ain't gonna take me, sorry about that, come out in the cold or something, sounds acting up. But it's gonna take me about 2 hours, you know, to make that $200. I'm just dropping off straight what I'm dropping off. It ain't nothing big. I'm gonna let y'all see it. If y'all can see it, it's just a little crate. It's just a little crate. That's it. It ain't nothing but some car parts, something that in there. I'll let y'all see it. Ain't nothing big. I'm just kind of let y'all see what I do. I know I made the other video. I'm gonna continue to, so I'm gonna cut this one short. But it's 15 today, so I'm gonna let y'all come. That's it. That's all I got delivered. That's it. Yeah. I hope y'all got that. But that's all I got delivered today. No, well, that might not be all I got delivered, but that's how fast I'm gonna make $200. And I'm dropping my Honda. So you already know what time it is. And I'm driving my Honda. Now, I'm gonna make another video. I'm getting better as I go. And I make these videos so the people can see. You know, I'm from Florence, South Carolina, originally, but I moved, and I just want to say back home where I'm from, it's like everybody fighting over the same job, or you get a lot of backlash far-wise. It's favoritism with people with the job. It's not about they don't have decent jobs. It's about, you know, the quantity of people getting a job. You know, so many people fighting for the same job, so it's hard for you to get in. So you got to keep calling back. You got to know somebody. You know, so it's one of them type of things back home. And it ain't always about if you got a good record. You got this or got that. You know, I think they handpick people that they want. You know, it's a lot of things more in depth that I'm gonna go into it about that. But what I'm doing now, you know, I got my own business, but when I started doing this, man, I did it so I can get bigger and bigger. But then nobody should never be without a job, man. Now, if you're doing what I'm doing, you ain't never got to worry about being out of a job. So, there you go. Hit that like button, man. Comment and subscribe down below. Y'all already know what time it is. And like I always say, if you don't show me no love, I'm going to show you love anyway. Peace.